Last session, we delved into your 3-day downtime escapades. Saxiron was on an absolute engineering spree, transforming his armor into a quick-donning masterpiece that rocketed his AC to a whopping 21. Now he's more fortified than a city gate. Meanwhile, Tronald, our resident bench-warming magician, took up residence outside Asmo's Emporium. Between power naps, he worked tirelessly to decipher the spell scrolls he had pilfered from Rick's manor. What he unearthed was no less than astonishing. An elusive and virtually unheard-of branch of magic, whispered about in vague visions and cryptic memories. The 10th school of magic, vitamin C. With this newfound knowledge under his belt, Tronald turned his attention to locating the betrayer, Kobe.
Fuck that guy.
His perseverance paid off, revealing that Kobe had booked a one-way voyage to the north. Now there's a breadcrumb trail to follow. The session concluded with a rude awakening for Tronald. 2 shadowy figures were picking the lock of Asmo's shop, which resulted in Tronald engaging, sparking an unexpected confrontation in the heart of the sleeping city. So what was your initiative again, Tronald?
It was 19, Joe.
Okay, so they rolled a 24 and a 21, so they go first.
On second thoughts, maybe Tronald has done an oopsie.
Oh my god.
You've got this best, buddy.
Okay, so the first figure is going to run up to you, Tronald, and take a swing at you with his blade. Oofed. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Well, shit. I cast shield as a reaction, Joe.
With an instinctual upward thrust of your arm, you conjure an ethereal shield of pure arcane energy. The incoming blade ricochets off your defensive magic, the metallic echo ringing out into the night. Yet the danger is not over. The second assailant seizes this chaotic moment, maneuvering behind you with stealthy agility, his dagger already arcing towards your unsuspecting back. His advantageous position grants him a perfect setup for a devastating sneak attack. Holy shit.
What? What did you roll?
He rolled a natural 20.
Well, we might have just lost our wizard guys.
For fuck's sake. Joe, is there any way we can get involved in this combat?
Unfortunately not, Saxiron. You're all split up at the moment, and you would have no idea that this is even happening.
Wait, aren't my Raarh senses tingling because my Tronald is in danger?
You just made that ability up.
No, Joe, look, it's right here on my sheet.
Dude, I literally just saw you scribble that down. All of your enthusiasm to help Tronald in this situation is heartwarming, but this battle is for Tronald to deal with, and Tronald alone.
Oh, fuck off, Joe.
Well, I can't use my silvery barbs because I've already used shield as a reaction. So I'm going to use one of my luckies on him.
Nice. However, he does still get to roll with advantage. Damn, this guy's rolls. He rolled a natural 1 and another natural 20.
Are you taking the piss, Joe? All right, fuck it. I replaced the natural 20 with my portent 15.
Nice. With a 15 that takes his attack roll to 20, so that misses because of your shield. Damn, the cheese machine is back in action. You seriously got yourself out of a very sticky situation there, Tronald.
It's what I do.
Okay, now it's your turn. What's the plan?
Get the hell out of there, Tronald.
No. And by no, I mean hell no. These guys dare to mess with Daddy Tron? I will show them what true power looks like.
You fucking beast, Tronald.
All right then, Joe, I quickly survey the area. How close am I and the 2 figures from Asmo's shop?
You're about 30 feet away from the shop, and the other individual is about 15 feet away.
Okay then, Joe. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on the individual closest to the shop and teleport him inside of Asmo's Emporium with the hopes that it will trigger some sort of magical alarm.
Ooh, nice. What saving throw does he need to make for this?
It's a constitutional saving throw.
You mean a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah, that one.
And just to double check something, Tronald, can you teleport someone somewhere where you cannot see?
No, it states that I need to be able to see where I am teleporting them to, although I was hoping that I would be able to see through a window or something. Because it's a magic shop, I'd have thought there would be some kind of continuous lighting inside.
Well, you're right, there is. But it's quite dim, so I'll have to ask you to make a perception check to see if you can make out anything past the window.
That's a 16 on my perception check.
Nice. So you absolutely can see beyond the window. Let's roll his saving throw then. With an unimpressive roll of 11, his attempt to resist your magic is futile. As your arm extends, it directs an outburst of arcane energy that violently distorts the air around him. Suddenly, the very fabric of reality seems to rip open beside him, as if a miniature black hole had materialized. With an irresistible pull, it ensnares the figure, yanking him into its maw. In an eerie moment of silence, he vanishes from sight, swallowed by your magic and catapulted into the confines of Asmo's Emporium.
Well done, Tronald. You've performed a strategic masterstroke here. Not only might Asmo now get a hint about the ongoing issue, but you've cleverly divided the 2 intruders. By doing so, their sneak attack is effectively neutralized, and it puts you in a prime position to handle them one at a time. Stellar move.
They're about to understand the true meaning of fuck with the Tronald and find out.
Is that your turn, Tronald?
Yep.
All right then. Now it's the first figure's turn, the one next to you. Seeing his ally vanish into nothingness with no idea where he has gone has spooked him massively. He uses his bonus action to disengage from you and run 30 feet away. It looks like he is attempting to flee. However, at the end of his movement, he spins around and throws a throwing knife in your direction. That's a 22 to hit.
Alrighty, I cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction, which means he needs to re-roll that, and I'll be giving myself the advantage, obviously.
Damn, that's a total of 12 to hit you.
Excellent.
Now it's the other figure's turn. Tronald, you look over to the store where you can see him frantically bashing at the glass with the butt of his dagger, but it seems to be totally ineffective, as if the glass itself has some kind of enchantment on it. That ends his turn.
You seriously turned that situation around fast, Tronald. I'm very impressed.
Tronald, all of a sudden you start hearing shouting from inside of the shop.
You fucking dare wake me from my slumber? You will pay for your transgressions.
You see the man turn and face the voice before saying, "Let me out of this fucking place before I kill you."
How do you plan on doing that when you're already dead?
NANI? Tronald, you hear a gigantic explosion from inside of the shop as if lightning had just struck. Where the man once stood beside the window, he stands no more. Now it's your turn. What you doing?
Well, it seems like my plan worked to perfection. And at this point, I have no need to preserve my spell slots or abilities, seeing as I'll be continuing my long rest afterwards. So I'm going to use another Vortex Warp on the last guy and send him inside as well. But don't bother rolling Joe. I'm going to immediately use up my 7 portent on him.
Nice. So just like before, you raise your arms and summon the vortex, sucking the...
Whoa! Easy there, Joe. I wish you'd stop being so fucking sexual all the time. First it was nudists. Now it's magical black holes sucking people. This is meant to be a kid-friendly show.
What the fuck are you talking about, Raarh?
You know what I'm talking about, you filthy, filthy man.
Well, let's just pretend for a second I was giving some weird description of whatever the fuck you think I was. In what reality is this a kid-friendly show? I mean, fuck. This show isn't even adult-friendly with how you guys be carrying on. I barely even feel safe myself sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, Raarh. It's a little bit hypocritical.
What's hypogrifical?
Hypocritical. And the fact that you literally just finished gnawing a poor guard's pee-pee off, now you're telling Joe off for describing how Tronald's spell was sucking one of the guards into Asmo's shop.
Oh, that's what you were doing? Sorry, Joe. I'd be lying if I said I didn't glaze over for a second there.
Apology accepted. Just quit cutting me off all the time.
Can we get back to my combat? This episode is about me, Tronald.
Whatever, man. I guess I'll try my description again. So just like before, you raise your arms and summon the vortex, sucking the individual inside. You hear the shout of the thief say, "Wait, please, have mercy."
Wow.
He's scary.
A short moment of silence passes before you hear Asmo seemingly talking to himself.
Fuck this, I'm off back to sleep. I'll clean up in the morning.
Well, that played out nicely. It's a real shame I can't loot them. Guess I'll just see Asmo in the morning, because fuck if I'm going to disturb that man anymore with the mood he's in. Anyway, Joe, I'm going to head back to sleep myself. Finish up this long rest.
Sure thing, Tronald. So once the thrill of the skirmish dissipates, exhaustion seizes you and escorts you into the soothing embrace of sleep. You wake to Asmo standing over your stretched-out body atop the bench.
So, they decided to kick you out then, huh?
What do you mean, kick me out?
I just assumed the reason you've taken to sleeping on a bench outside of my store for the last 3 days was because the rest of your group kicked you out.
Well, you assumed wrong, Asmo. I like sleeping outside every now and again. It's a good way for me to test myself.
You didn't want to spend gold again, did you?
I really didn't.
Well, I guess that's up to you how you spend your nights. Anyway, don't think I didn't notice that it was you who sent those crooks my way who were trying to raid my shop last night. Gotta admit, you stepping up was a nice touch. Not that the shop needed protecting, but hey, it's the thought that matters, right?
Well, I like the cut of your jib, so I felt it only right to stand up for you when the opportunity presented itself.
Aw, shucks. I like you too, man. You know what's weird?
Saxy's dress sense?
What?
Well, that also, but what I was gonna say is this. I feel like I've known you a hell of a lot longer than we have actually known each other. You ever feel that way about someone?
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
No, but I don't just mean, oh, that guy seems familiar. I mean, I feel like you've been my pal for, like, forever.
It's probably just the Tronald charm.
Yeah, it's probably that. Well, either way, I want to make sure you succeed with whatever bullshit you've got planned, because there's something special about you, dude. I just can't put a pin on what exactly.
That's exactly what I keep telling everyone, but they don't believe me.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you borrow one of my scrying crystals. It'll allow you to use the spell scrying once per day. Might help you catch that test tube fella who robbed you of your focus.
The man reaches into his baggy pockets and pulls out a beautiful oval-shaped crystal. He reaches out his hand as if he is about to place it in yours, before he retracts it slightly and says,
Don't fucking lose it, Tronald.
Thanks for this, Asmo. Your kindness has truly touched my heart.
Aw, you little golden-hearted wizard. That's nice to hear. Don't be a stranger, dude. Make sure you pop down every once in a while or into another one of Asmo's golden emporiums. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off and clean up this mess you left me.
See you later, Asmo.
And with that, Asmo turns around and heads back into the store, leaving you to ponder on his words and his act of kindness.
I can't believe you had the nerve to complain about how my 3 minutes was too long, then proceed to take 15 fucking minutes up for yourself.
I'm going to be honest with you, Saxy, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. It was probably for the best. You see, nobody at this table wants to listen about a guy modifying his armor for 15 minutes straight, but on the other hand, listening to the Tronald for the same amount of time is a dream come true for you all. Just look at their happy faces.
Anyway, let's move on to Celestia and what she's been getting up to.
One thing's for certain. I'll do my absolute fucking best to not take up the same amount of time as the Tronald. So, Joe, I'm going to try find the library. I want to research a few things.
Okay, Celestia. Well, we will pick that up next time, where we can wrap up yours and Raarh's downtime and move on to whatever crazy shenanigans you've got in mind next.
If you guys enjoyed this episode, smash everything. The like button, the subscribe, your monitor, even your cat if you've got one.
And if you want to help support the Tronald, head over to our Patreon where you will be helping me get more airtime.
It's not all about you, dude.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and another thing, I would